Hello, everybody. Welcome to Halifax Oasis. Today I am at the South Boston Library because we have a book signing going on that's very excited. These two ladies are here with a children's book, and we're going to talk to them and see what this is all about. I was going to say, you're an old
I'm kind
hand.
of new at this.
I'm Mary, and this is Evelyn, and she's my avid reader, and I think this might be a little bit of a younger age for her, but I thought it would be cool for her to meet somebody local who wrote a book and everything.
Thank you. And my name is Rachel.
I'm
And
Jordan.
this is Jordan, and the book is all about her.
Oh,
And
really?
so, yes, so we took real pictures of Jordan, and we used AI to create a cartoon version of her. And so,
yeah, y'all are more than welcome.
you're
to
welcome
look
to
at.
look through the book. Yes.
Yeah.
And so AI is a little tricky, so we are looking for an actual illustrator.
Okay.
But it just came out so fantastic. But all about first day feelings. It says let's go to kindergarten, but I feel like it's really kid appropriate for elementary because you know everybody has those first day nervousness feelings, even us teachers.
Yes. Is this going to be a series?
It is. This is the first one. The next one will be set in our neighborhood. Yes.
And you can read them individually, but they
Okay.
all kind of intermingle together.
Yes. Yes. And we're going to have Let's Go to Grandma. So she's going to visit Grandma on one side and bake something. Grandma on the other side is going to be sewing.
Yeah. You can put
Guys
the
have a
almond bread or
TikTok.
something.
Yes. Yes. I love having a tech
We
department.
were just posting a few seconds before y'all arrived. So that's why I was
Awesome.
looking.
Have you guys rubbed elbows with anybody local for illustration or anything yet?
We rubbed with local authors. The South Hill, where we're from, the Colonial Theater.
Okay.
We had an authors' night.
Okay.
And so I think it was just last week, actually. But
Everything works together.
it was like 10 of us that were talking about the process, because the process is fun, but at the same time you're like, oh, I wish this was done, and I want my book out there so bad. And so it's
We
just
have so many local artists to the area. I just feel
Yes.
like you guys just gotta find how to connect because
Yes.
there are definitely people available. I don't know
Yes.
if you guys would want to look into maybe going over to the Prizery, and would they have somebody at the top of their list that is
Right.
into this medium of
Right.
art? Because
Thank
they
you.
do
Yes.
everything over there, from gallery art
yes.
down to stuff like this.
Right.
So
And we've
I'm
heard
sure,
of them, but
I'm sure they have an
Yeah.
illustrator in their midst.
They
They've got
probably-
to.
I think you're probably right.
Yep.
We did have an illustrator there that night, but she's more of a painter.
I see.
And so I love Karen, but she's more of a painter, and she
Okay.
does like mixed media and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So we did talk to her a little bit, but it was just wonderful to just talk
Yeah.
and see what everybody was going through.
There's an author and a writers club that meets here once a
Is
month.
it really?
And Ron, I'm going to tell you a joke. Around here we call him the Ron Miller. So
The
I don't know if
Ron.
you want to write that
Okay,
down.
yeah.
The Ron
Yeah.
Miller.
Yeah.
So if you Google him, a bunch of stuff will come up because in the
Okay.
80s and the early 90s, he did a lot of space kind of art that was published in books and stuff like that. And he's wrote a few himself, and he's the president of the Author and Writers Club that comes
nice.
here once a month I think they're meeting on Saturdays now. But he would have some connections to an illustrator or know someone. And we just have so many local people.
Right,
that
but we
I'm
just
really-
don't know.
Exactly. But I think those two
Yeah.
points of contact might get you somewhere.
Yeah. Thank you so much, because like I said, we're looking for somebody.
And then our director, Jenna, she's typically in Halifax. Jenna Austin is her name.
Yes, that's
She-
the one I thought was Jane Austen.
Yes.
It's Jane Austen. Is it Jane?
She's had art over in the Prizery Gallery before, and she's familiar with all of the members of the Authors Club and everything.
Okay.
And she's an artist herself,
Oh.
so she might also be able to point you in the direction of an illustrator too.
Good.
Yeah.
See, this is why we reach out to the
Networking.
local
Yes.
people so we can find out this
And
information.
then maybe, possibly, I'm not sure what you guys are looking for, maybe contact the art teachers at the high schools. They might have a budding student that is willing to take this on as a senior project or something,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are looking for somebody permanent to stick with you the whole way as you illustrate the
would.
sequels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
we want someone who's going to be able to do more than just one book, because we
Yeah.
really want to stick with what this looks like, which is the Disney Pixar version.
Yes.
And we really want our
Because
character
it
to be
looks
recognizable.
just like
Exactly.
her. It's so
It
cute.
does. And her hair was big and beautiful, and yes,
It's
so
still beautiful.
yeah, it's just smooth.
Yeah.
It's just smoother.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not untamed.
yeah.
It was so nice to meet you. I hope some more people
Thank you.
come in.
Thank you for telling all of that information.
Yes, and then
Yes.
you guys can call or email us anytime if you need anything, just have a question, think I might know the answer to something.
Yeah.
I try to network and rub elbows as often as possible, just
Right.
because in a small town, it's the only way you'll survive.
Yeah.
Oh
Because
yeah.
we don't have access to amenities, and we all have to
Yeah.
travel so far to get stuff done.
Right.
It's always nice to know somebody that knows somebody.
Yes.
So
And
Yes.
it's so hard because a lot of things are word of mouth,
exactly.
and so you may not know that person. So
Mhm.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But reach out anytime. Come back.
Yes. Well, we're definitely coming back in the summertime, if not before.
Yes.
Okay, ladies, if you would be kind enough to give me an introduction, tell me about your background, where you're from, and all that good stuff.
Okay. So my name is Rachel, and this is my daughter Jordan.
Hi.
And of course, like we said, this is a book all about her and real life. So we were inspired by real life adventures, and so we've lived in Virginia most of our lives, all of our lives. We've traveled to Texas and
Many a times.
many times.
Yeah,
like
that'll probably
every
be in
year.
another book.
Yes, every year since she was born. So lots of our stories are going to be coming out of our neighborhood in Virginia and our adventures in Texas,
Yeah.
including rodeos.
Oh yeah.
And so right now I am teaching kindergarten, and she's a college student.
Yeah, I'm getting my psychology degree. I'm
Oh.
going to be a therapist to teens and up.
Yes. And before I was teaching, I worked at Peebles, which was a retailer. They sold clothing and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And before South Hill, I was in Lunenburg. I graduated from Lunenburg, which is Central High in Victoria. And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, so tell me, has this been a joint venture that you guys have talked about for a while?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
tell me a little bit about the history of what brought you to actual publication.
Okay, so when I first was thinking about writing a book, I was thinking about more the lines of a little dog, like a little chihuahua, because we were taking care of our neighbors' chihuahuas at the
Yeah.
time. And so I've also was thinking about Scooby-Doo brain of the mystery of a little dog solving mysteries. And I was trying to figure out what it would look like and what the stories would be. And then I was like, why am I making this so hard? Why not just base it on real life and Jordan's adventures?
It was originally going to be named like Roxy the Rhino. Or
Yes, yes. It was going to be something like that. And it will be a play on words of rhinoceros is really small, but the actual main character would, a rhinoceros is big, but the main character would be really small, chihuahua.
something.
But yeah, so then I was like, why am I making this so hard?
Yeah. So she pulled from my life, and there's going to be some events and some moments in the book that are based off of now and based off of when I was a little kid. And if one of the pages in the book talk about spaghetti, which we currently made.
Yes.
But it's very much very family book.
Yes.
It's well-rounded.
Yes.
So tell me, do you start a storyline and then you complement it, or how do you work in tandem with each other?
Okay, well, I'll start the storyline, I'll start the pictures, and then she'll come in and be like, Mom, you need to do this. Mom, you need to add this.
Yeah.
Mom, you need to take that out.
Yeah.
And so that's how we work together. I'll start with the initial part of the story, and then I'll put the pictures in my mind in front of her, like using Canva. I love Canva because you can just do all kinds of artistic stuff.
Right.
And so then she comes along and she's like, Mom, that's not quite right. You need to fix this.
Yeah.
You need to change that. I'm
And
like,
then we go down a rabbit hole of
Yes.
just memories from that event.
yes, and we
Right.
start going
Yeah.
through, picture books and things like that.
Yeah.
And because it's going to be a series, I'm assuming that you might put these little pockets of memories
Yes.
aside for the next thing.
Yes.
Okay. And when did you actually have this published? How long has this been out?
It's only been about a month, actually.
Okay. And
Yes.
where are you book touring?
Just around the southern part of Virginia right now, in all the libraries that we can go to. We will have some events at Books A Million and Barnes and Nobles.
In what locations?
Richmond, Chesterfield, Colonial Heights is the Books a Million, some in Raleigh. We're trying to set up an event at the Danville Science Center because that's close to here in South Boston. We were at the Petersburg Library.
Next week we'll be at the Amelia Library.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have anyone helping you with marketing, or does your publisher help with that? How does that work?
We have a publisher. It is T. Lowe Fielding Company out of Rhode Island, actually.
Uh-huh.
And she published my pastor's book. And that's how we got in touch with her.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, yes.
All right. And can I ask you how many you've sold so far?
I want to say 20-something.
Or
Okay.
more. We've had a few orders online.
Yes, we have.
purchased.
Yeah.
And of course, we've given some to family too. And,
Right.
and we like to donate at least 2 to every library that we're at.
Great. So it's starting to catch hold.
Yes.
And where can people find it if they want to buy it?
Well, we're on Amazon. We're on the Barnes and Noble's website.
You can also purchase it from our website.
Yes.
Also.
Oh, do you have a
lead you to
website?
Amazon.
Do you have a
Yes.
card or?
I don't have
That's
a
probably on
card.
here.
It is at the back of the book. It
Okay,
is.
Let's get that on here.
Yes.
There it is.
It is authorsaurjarnett.com.
AUTHORSRJARNETTE.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. So they can order there or all the other locations. All right. So tell me a couple of interesting stories about doing the book tour. Have you met any interesting people, or
Well,
what has surprised you, or what has disappointed you?
Well, the best thing, like we said with that lady, I feel like, just interacting with people in the community and learning that someone has an interest in illustrating or someone has an interesting, story about how they came to be authors. We just love, interacting with people.
Oh, yeah, and hearing people's stories.
Yes.
And the networking, even if we're not learning about an illustrator, we're learning about somebody, and it's like, oh, they have a good life. Maybe we can reference them in a book.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
And it's so fun because when we're not too busy selling books, we're reading.
So,
or
yeah.
we're planning another book.
That's right.
So.
And you're an avid reader?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
What genre do you like?
I like the romance genre.
Really?
Occasionally, I'll read a thriller in there,
Yeah.
just to change it up. But
How about you? Are you an avid reader?
Yes.
And what's your genre?
My genre is historical romance.
Really?
I like the lords and ladies because to me it's a respectful kind of a book.
Right. Gotcha.
Their interaction is very respectful. And everybody else would say, that's not spicy enough. But I love spice too. But I'm also, in my 40s, so I like respect
Right.
more
Right.
than just, a spicy book.
she's a princess.
So I am.
And
I'm a
anything
passenger
else she
princess
would do,
now
she's a princess.
for the last 5 years since she's been driving. I've been a passenger princess.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Well, earlier I know we had mentioned about watching TikTok because I find I'm a very avid reader too.
Mm-hmm.
But in the last couple of years, I've noticed my reading level has dropped off, and I've gotten to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
little short form videos, which are not good for us cognitively. I've been
Right.
doing some research about that, and it physically, your brain's like a muscle,
Mhm.
Yes.
and
yes,
if you don't, so and reading's the key to doing that.
yes.
So I know that adult reading has severely dropped in the last few years. What about children's? Is children's reading still going pretty strong, do you think?
I think it is because of the fact that if people want to read, they're going to encourage their kids to read.
Yeah.
The question comes in to where does the parent read or not? And as a kindergarten teacher, we see the families that read. We know because we can tell as soon as a kid picks up a book,
Right.
and sometimes they pick it up in such a way like they've never seen a book before.
Well, and that's the thing about children's that's different from high school. I mean, of course, there's required reading in high school,
Right.
but in children's, it's more of an event. It's exciting.
Yes.
You read
Yes.
together.
Yes.
So that's why I'm hoping that you're going to tell me the connection to reading is still strong in children.
Yes. I believe it is.
Yeah.
But we do see the ones that don't read at home. And of course, we have as many books as we can around the classroom. We have time that we do a story together.
Mhm.
That's every day.
Tell me what you see with children who don't have reading in home.
The lack of conversation skills.
Okay.
Yes. They don't have the interaction, and they're like, why are you talking to me? And they're just staring at you, and you're asking them a question.
Right.
You could be saying, okay, who's our character in our book? And we just read about it. We just talked about it as a class, and they're just looking at you like, what's the character?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
What about like creative activities and skills? Do you think it affects that too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we have time for that, too. Like today, the story we read was Jack and the Hungry Giant, which is a play off of Jack and the Beanstalk.
Uh-huh.
And it goes exactly the same until Jack is inside the giant's house, and the giant says, "Do you want to eat with me?" And he talks about a healthy meal with fruits and vegetables. And so the kids just love this story because it's so different.
Right.
For the ones that have heard it, it's so different. And they're like, what? What do you mean? He's supposed to eat Jack. No, that's not this story. This story is we're going to eat something healthy.
Mm.
And so at the conclusion of us discussing that, we all go back to our seat, and then they have a book that goes with the stories where they can draw what happened at the beginning, what
Cool.
happened at the end, what
Cool.
happened, so they don't have to use their words. They can actually draw what they see happening in the book, and they love that.
Cool. So I want to ask you something about the book itself.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's about kindergarten and
Yeah.
experiences there, which you have experience and you have experience. Tell me just one small scene of something that happens on JoJo's journey in kindergarten.
So our favorite page is when she meets her new best friend.
Oh,
That is our favorite page.
okay.
And so we had someone in particular that we used real life pictures to
Yeah.
get that best friend.
What do you mean real life pictures?
We have a friend that we used her picture,
Photos.
Yes.
an actual photo,
And
to
modify it.
use and modify it as a cartoon.
Oh,
So
cool.
yes, that's why we're so big into. There's going to be so many facts in
Right.
our book.
Right.
It's gonna be like 99% true.
Yes,
Real stuff.
like in this story, JoJo, that's the name of the character, JoJo meets Zoe. And both of them share things that they like, because that's something that as teachers, we make sure kids share things that they like on the first day of school.
Right.
So in the game, they're sharing things that they like, and both of them have two dolls, and they have a doll that someone in their family made clothes for the doll.
Mhm.
And so in real life, Jordan's grandma made a dress that matched her dress for her
Aw.
doll.
Yeah, it was really long, and so we made it like a waterfall style dress for me.
Yes.
And then the doll had a dress too.
Yes.
Will you read me just a short passage?
Oh, this is actually the page for Zoe and the dolls and the ice cream.
That is so
Yes.
cute.
And this page says, Zoe, what did you draw? I drew a bowl of cookies and cream ice cream because that's my favorite. Me too. What did you draw on your second piece? This is my doll. Her name is Nikki. My doll is Risa. She has brown skin like me. Is yours brown like you? Yes. My doll is brown and has curly hair like mine. Mama made her a dress so we could be twins. My grandma made me a dress too. Can you come to my house so we can play dress up? Yes, I'll ask my mom. You ask yours. Yay, I'm so happy we are friends. Me too.
That's wonderful. I love it. That is great.
And that's also in the little mini coloring book. We have a picture of the two friends hugging.
Oh, that's great. I
And
love it.
her favorite stuffed animal when she was little was a panda. And
Right.
so we put that on almost every page.
Right,
As they say, a little Easter egg for people to find.
right.
And then we put a little eraser that's a panda shape in here.
Love it. That's
Yes.
great. All right. Anything else you want to tell me?
I think that's it. Other than we're trying to get the second one out by spring, so
Okay.
we're gonna make some phone calls to see if we can get an illustrator, because we really want to get it out by April at the latest if we can.
Okay.
We've already got the story mostly written. We just need somebody to come along for the illustrations.
I hope you find someone too. I think this is great. And I wish you much luck. I hope you get a series of 100 that goes national. That would be
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Because kids really need, especially something that's authentic,
Yes.
like you're describing. I love that. So,
Yes.
all right. It was nice to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.